Good morning. It is Wednesday, April the 3rd. This is Captain Marty, and we have got some stuff to talk about on the midweek fishing report today. I'll be right back to do just that.
When it comes to finding phenomenal seafood, you gotta go insane. That's right, stop into the Insane Seafood Market right there on Highway 64 in Columbia. Luke Midget and his crew work hard out on the water to make sure you have the freshest selection of seafood around. They provide a wide selection of fish, crabs, shrimp, oysters, and clams, just to name a few. Insane Seafood has a hot bar to satisfy that seafood craving right on the spot. Visit them online at insaneseafood.com and like them on social media. Go insane at Insane Seafood Market, Highway 64 in Columbia.
Teachers Lair Marina in Hatteras Village is the closest spot on the Outer Banks to the Gulf Stream. Just inside Hatteras Inlet, Teachers Lair is fully loaded with bait, tackle, ice, snacks, and drinks for your fun-filled day out on the water. Want to get rigged up to catch the big one? Lee and the gang in the tackle shop can outfit you to catch whatever is eager to get hooked. To see the marina, the tackle shop, or to book a charter, go online to teacheslair.com. Teachers Lair Marina in Hatteras Village. Your fishing venture awaits.
All right, well, we like to start with the offshore fishing. I was talking to Michaela down at the Oregon Inlet Fishing Center. Mostly the Oregon Inlet fleet dealt with some bluefin tunas that are still out there, and nice size ones too. Good bluefin tuna fishing. A lot of that is catch and release, unless they keep one of the shorts. A very scattered yellowfin tuna for them. Down in Hatteras, it was blackfin tuna and no bluefin tuna, from what I could find. But they did catch some amberjack, and they caught some king mackerel in the waters a little closer to the beach. So they had a good day of fishing as well. The last 3 or 4 days, though, those bluefin tuna have been providing a whole lot of the action. But we are now getting into the time of year when people are coming down here wanting to catch those yellowfins, and that has slowed down a little bit. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. What else have we got? In the surf fishing, a lot of changes. We had up and down the beach, but mostly from Rodanthe Pier south, mostly some black drum and puppy drum. A really good bite of sea mullet in the Tri-Villages area of Hatteras Island. Some people down there did very well on those on the sea mullet fishing. One of the best eating fish we catch in our area. Also, a couple of really big puffers that were caught. So it was pretty good fishing. Sharks and skates. A little bit of variety in all of the surf fishing. So that was good. Now we had some stuff going on in the Northern Sound. We had some stuff in the backwaters. I'll tell you about all that in just one moment.
Real. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think about Outland Seafood in Mans Harbor. Yeah, they're the first and last place you see coming to and leaving the Outer Banks on Highway 64 in Dare County, but they're also real when it comes to fresh local seafood. Troy Outland, real. Curtis and Josh, real. The indoor crab shedders, real. Stop by and see for yourself right next to White Shopping Center and check them out on social media. Outland Seafood in Mans Harbor. Real.
So we will talk about the soundfish a little bit slower today. The puppy drum bite that's been going on seemed to diminish a little bit over the last couple of days. Same thing for the speckled trout fishing. We did have a little bit of action on a little bridge on the Manio Nags Head Causeway. That's picking up shad, trout, and a few puppy drum were caught there, the trout being speckled trout primarily. We had a little bit of activity by our boat fishermen, but again, kind of decreased from what it has been lately. So not much else to report, except that it was a little bit on the scrappy side. Again, that was from Michaela at the Oregon Inlet Fishing Center, and talking a little bit about their guided inshore boats. A great recommendation if you're looking to go out on a half-a-day trip with a couple of people, get some really personal service, or if you're looking at learning the ropes of how to do that backcountry fishing, that's a great way to do it. Almost all of our marinas offer the backwater or backcountry fishing, so that's good. That leaves us with the freshwater fishing. I think I've got everything. I had a lot written down today. Freshwater fishing, a few crappie, a few perch, not many, and a few bass. But again, that's more of a weekend fishery. And then, of course, weather coming up tomorrow going to be very, very wet. Fish don't care. They're already wet. So we'll see what happens with that. But all in all, today's fish report, with the exception of the yellowfin tuna, is one of our better fishing reports for the entire spring. So the table is set. We're ready to do some fishing. Go down and talk to the guys on the back of the boats and take your family fishing. You're not going to catch them in the motel room. That's my report for you on this Wednesday morning.